Hey guys, it's Grand Marquee. The update on my zoomer. I'm just out driving it around right now in the small town over by me. Yeah, I finally got it running right with the big bore kit. Top speed is probably around 40-45, and for some odd reason some days it likes to do 50. I have no idea what changes, but sometimes I guess she just wants to move. I'm just cruising around a small town by me. It's Burlington, Wisconsin. Nice town. I've done some changes on the scooter. I tried to do the blue CDI, the orange CDI, and I gotta say the blue CDI is just garbage. I mean, I put it on, the thing didn't want to start, and then once I did get it started, it went slow. I mean, I was only getting maybe 35, maybe 40 miles an hour at top speed. That's it. Where now I could do 40 almost all day with what I got now. You know, I mean, of course, depending on if there's a lot of big hills or whatever. Was the big bore kit worth it? Oh, hell yeah. This scooter, when I got it, was pretty worthless. I mean, it was like 25, maybe 30 tops. You get a small hill, you'd slow down to probably about 15 miles an hour, and sometimes slower than that. The thing just had no power whatsoever. But like I was saying about the CDI, though, the stock CDI surprisingly is the best. I have had absolutely no problems with the stock CDI, so I would recommend just staying with what you got. The zoomer is an unrestricted CDI to begin with. It doesn't even have that wire that people take out. There's no actual wire even leading into there. So it's actually very cool that it's like that. Because this is supposed to be an unrestricted scooter. It's actually considered a motorcycle. So if you buy it, just so you know, you will need a motorcycle license. In most states, I know here in Wisconsin, you absolutely have to have a motorcycle license if it does over 30 miles an hour. And supposedly this one from the factory is supposed to do over 30 miles an hour, but I don't think I've ever seen it when it was stock. Very important when you do a big bore kit, make sure you go out and buy a torque wrench. It makes things a whole lot easier. People always have a tendency to like over torque things, and with aluminum block, that is very bad. Once you mess it up, I don't know how the hell you'll fix it, helicoil or something, but it's going to be nothing but a big pain in the ass. I put 984 kilometers. I'm assuming that's probably around maybe 500 miles. I'd have to look it up. And so far, the scooter's been really good to me. Complaints I got about it? The gas gauge is not very accurate. You're either totally full or you're totally empty, pretty much. Well, it says you're empty, but there's still some gas in it, quite a bit actually. So it's not accurate. I bent it. I took it out, float out, and bent the wire down for it a little bit, and that made it quite a bit better, but still is not very accurate. For the taotao, though, I will say the build quality of the zoomer, anyways, is actually very nice. Seems very solid. I had to tighten up some bolts, like I said before. The ignition switch fell out, actually. I had to take that totally apart, and the front end of it, the scooter back apart, and put it all back together again. That was a big pain in the ass, but needed to be done. I want to make some changes to this. I ordered some robot bars for this. If you don't know what they are, look them up online. They usually put them on groms and stuff like that. But I did see, because these are copies of the Zoomer X from the Philippines, and I really wanted one of those, but unfortunately they do not sell them here in the States, so that's why I bought this. So I'm going to turn this basically into a Zoomer X clone. I ordered the stickers for it and everything else to do that. The Zoomer X's are actually a 125, which is actually pretty cool. I guess the groms only top out around 50-some miles an hour, most people say. And the Zoomer X, even though it's a moped or a scooter or whatever, tops out at 60 miles an hour, they're saying. Which, damn, that's pretty cool. You know, it's a 125 also, just like the Grom. And, like, man, I would love to have one. I just think they look so neat. But, I guess I got this, but it'll never hit any 65 or anything. But, even if I do get a, I'm thinking about buying a Grom eventually. But even if I do get a Grom, I will still keep this scooter just because I think it's awesome. I like it. It runs really good right now anyway. I drive this from Burlington. You know, I live out here near Burlington, so I drive it from like Burlington. I drive it to Lake Geneva sometimes, and that's quite a trip. I take it to Kenosha by the lake, Lake Michigan. And I drive it to work all the time, which is in Richmond, Illinois. So this thing's been around already quite a bit. And it left me stranded